What you are about to see and hear is an actual parental child abduction case that remains unresolved in the state of Texas. Local county authorities have been notified. Help has been sought, but no one has yet stepped forward to help. No attorney has offered to take on the case or assist in any way to help resolve this highly delicate parental child abduction case involving police officer participation in the unlawful abduction of a helpless adult child and the terrible ordeal that the child's mother has been forced to undergo, very simply to get any attention in her cry and plea for someone to help. Although it seems incomprehensible that any law enforcement official would ever help to perpetuate such an evil and senseless act, recent events involving law enforcement officials tell the story of how dark and sinister their deeds can go against a seemingly peaceful, law-abiding society. This is not an incident that happened in Uganda, Nigeria, the Congo, or some other third world country where governments and vicious regime armies have overtaken lands to ruthlessly kidnap and hold innocent children away from their mothers. This is taking place right now in Houston, Texas, one of the largest cities within the United States of America. Perhaps you know of other such cases in which law enforcement officials have overstepped their bounds to exert unwarranted authority over innocent civilians. Could this happen to you? If you are watching this video, this case is open, ongoing, and remains unresolved. Viewer discretion is advised. Ida Whittaker shares her story.
My name is Ida Whittaker. I have a 31-year-old son with special needs. He's unable to take care of himself because he was diagnosed with epilepsy and he suffers severe grand mal seizures and other conditions beyond his control. My son was born healthy. You look at him, you would never know that he was a miracle baby. I had 4 miscarriages before he was born. The doctors even told me that I would never carry a baby to full term. But it happened. I was very happy at the birth of my healthy baby boy. He was alive, beautiful, vibrant, very healthy. He was very bright and a fast learner. Sadly to say, it didn't appear that my husband was as happy as I was about the birth of our son. My son was only 18 months old when he experienced his first grand mal seizure. He was only a toddler, and that's when I began to notice that my husband was disappointed in our son. Even though my son had seizures every once in a while, he grew to be very active and outgoing. He loves basketball, science, math, and video games, and so many other things. The only thing, his father was always busy, always working late. They very seldom had any time together. They was distant, even as our son was becoming a young man. We moved back to Houston at the age of 15. My son became very ill. He lost 47 pounds in 3 months and was having up to 20 seizures in one day. The seizures got so bad until they dominated his life. He was no longer able to take care of himself. Out of the great love for him, I was taking care of him around the clock. No caring mother would ever want to see their child suffer or hurt themselves. And no one could ever foresee when the next epilepsy seizure would take place. My whole world revolved around taking care of my son, making sure that he was comfortable. I wanted to make sure that somehow he would experience something good in his life every day. We laughed together, we cried together, prayed together. We did everything together. My son didn't choose to be ill. It just happened that way. My son is now no longer with me. I don't know where he's at. He was taken away from me, abducted from our home late one evening in May of 2014 by his estranged father, who never was able to cope with his son's illness and his condition. With the help of 9 or more uniformed law enforcement officers, they broke their way into my home unannounced, uninvited, and raided our home with guns drawn to my face and my body. They kidnapped my son away from me. They removed my son from our home. They carried my son away in a police body bag while his father stood outside watching it all take place. I don't know where my son is now. I don't know how he is. I haven't seen him since.
Ida Whittaker's case remains open and in need of competent legal representation to file against Harris County, Texas, and the City of Spring Police Department. She has gathered certain information to help prove her case and is requesting legal help and justice for her and her son. For more information, please call 641-715-3900, extension 420-207. We're asking that you please share this video with your friends and family members to do your part. Sharing this video will help bring attention to this case and help Ida get the legal aid she needs. If you would like to contribute and send a heartfelt donation to Ida Whittaker, you may wire an electronic funds transfer to Capital One Bank, account number 612-211-983. Mail in a donation to 2520 K Avenue, number 700-714, Plano, Texas 75074. Make an online donation via PayPal to peaceful3@mail.com or go to www.WeShareCrowdfunding.com/Destiny Now to make your donations. Please share this video to do your part. Bring attention to this case now.